Sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya, Thiruvan Saranai. Dear meritorious children, welcome back to yet another episode in Mirror of Dhamma program. Today, I'm going to teach you something special, and I'm going to teach you about the laziness. Now, laziness is a big problem to all of our lives. Sometimes we feel lazy in doing some things in our life. Maybe you feel lazy in your studies, right? You feel lazy in your meditations. Sometimes you feel lazy in cleaning your home even, right? So there are some things, and there are some things that we feel so much lazy and bored about doing them. So laziness is a big problem and big defilement in our life. We need to avoid this laziness. So today I'm going to teach you how to avoid the laziness in your life and live a very active and enjoyable day in your life. So before learning that, let's pay homage to the Supreme Buddha. Let's go for refuge to the Triple Gems, and after observing 5 precepts, let's learn how to kill the laziness. Namo Buddhaya, Thiruvan Saranai. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Children, before observing 5 precepts, let's pay homage to the Supreme Buddha, and let's go for refuge to the Triple Gems. Say with me. Namo tasse bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhasse. Namo tasse bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhasse. Namo tasse bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhasse. Buddhaṃ saranang gacchāmi, Dhammaṃ saranang gacchāmi, Sanghang saranang gacchāmi, Dutiyampi buddhaṃ saranang gacchāmi, Dutiyampi dhammaṃ saranang gacchāmi, Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchāmi, Tatiyampi buddhaṃ saranang gacchāmi, Tatiyampi dhammaṃ saranang gacchāmi, Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchāmi. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. To observe 5 precepts, say after me. I observe the precept of abstaining from killing beings. I observe the precept of abstaining from stealing. I observe the precept of abstaining from sexual misconduct. I observe the precept of abstaining from telling lies. I observe the precept of abstaining from taking. intoxicating drinks and drugs. I follow these precepts for happiness in this life, to rebirth in heaven, and to realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Say with me. My homage to Supreme Buddha. Buddha is my refuge every day. My homage to Supreme Dhamma. Dhamma is my refuge every day. My homage to the Supreme Sangha. Sangha is my refuge every day. My homage to the Supreme Triple Gem. Triple Gem is my refuge every day. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. First of all, may all of our homage be to our Pinath Loku Swamin Wahanse, who directed us to the Gautam Buddha's Dhamma. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya, Theruvan Saranai. Dear meritorious children, as I explained you before, today we are going to learn how to avoid the laziness from our mind. Now, laziness is a defilement. First of all, you need to know that laziness is a defilement. The nature of the defilement is, the defilements makes our mind impure. That is the nature of the defilements. So there are so many defilements in this life, like anger. Anger distracts our mind. It makes our mind impure, right? Jealousness is a defilement. It makes our mind impure. And hatred, resentment, there are so many defilements like that. Among them, laziness also a defilement that we all have in our life. Normally, we don't like to do the things that brings us happiness. That is the reality. Although we like the happiness, we don't like to do the things which brings us the happiness, because we feel lazy and bored about them. You know why is that? Because all the great children, all the great achievements in this world are very hard. First of all, you need to know that, right? Now let's take simply as like studying. When you take studying, right, if you are studying for an exam, right, if you are doing your homeworks, is it easy to do that? It is not that easy to do that all day, right? Daily, when you are doing them daily, you feel bored about them, you feel lazy, you feel like giving up, right? Sometimes you may think, oh, I will do this in tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, in the next week I can do this, and you are procrastinating your things, your studies, because you feel lazy. right? Sometimes you feel lazy to get up in the morning. Do you? Yes. It is very hard to get up early in the morning, right? You wait on the bed until your amma or tata scolds you because you feel lazy. So laziness is a big defilement in our life. Supreme Buddha advised us that you should avoid this defilement, avoid this laziness from your mind. Because if we give the space to the laziness in our life will be more and more lazy, and we will become a person who is very lazy in doing things. You know what? Lazy people cannot achieve success in their lives, right? If you are being lazy, you need to know that you are not going to be success in your life. But if you are not lazy, if you are very active in doing your studies, meditations, spiritual practices, good deeds, merits, if you are very active in doing those things, you can be happy and you can have a happy life in your life. So what you have to do? You need to avoid the laziness. So how to do that? Well, Supreme Buddha introduced us, there are 4 bases to avoid this laziness. If you practice these qualities, these 4 great qualities in your life, you will never feel lazy in your works, right? They are called the 4 bases of spiritual power. They are called 4 bases of spiritual power. In Pali language, we call it 4 iddhipadas. Iddhipada means the 4 bases of spiritual power. So what are these 4 bases? The first iddhipada is known as Chanda. What is the name? Chanda. Chanda means, children, the desire. Now if you have the desire for doing something, right? If you have the desire in doing studies, if you have the desire in doing meditations, if you love what you do, then what you have, you will never feel lazy about that, because we love it, we have the desire, we have the passion in that, right? The more you have the desire for something, the less you will feel lazy. Now imagine that you are going a trip or a picnic tomorrow. So tonight, can you sleep easily? Do you feel sleepy? No. When you go to bed, you will never feel lazy or sleepy, because your mind is excited, you are happy, and you wish to go to a wonderful picnic tomorrow, then your mind becomes happy. So if you have that happiness, right? When the happiness covers your mind, you will never feel lazy. So what you have to do? You have to have the desire in your studies, right? If you are no longer interested in your studies, if you feel like giving up, then that is where you feel the laziness. But if you love your studies, if you love your meditations, if you love to do merits, you will never feel lazy, right? If you love to get up early in the morning, if you like to do that, you will get up early in the morning surely. You don't want to wait until your amma or tata to scold you. So what you have to do? You should have the desire. That is called the Chanda. Without the desire, we cannot do anything. That is the first base. Here comes the second one. It's called the Citta. Citta means the mindset. You need to have the determination and courageous mind to do your work. Now, sometimes when we feel hard times, like when we feel hardships in our studies and meditations and problems, what we feel is, we feel like giving up. We don't have a good determination. But if you have a good determination, that thinking that I will surely do this, I am not giving up, and I will definitely finish my work. If you have that mindset, you will never feel lazy, because your mind is dedicated to that. Your mind is focused to that work. When your mind is focused to something, well focused to something, right, you will never feel lazy. Now imagine that you are listening to your favorite song, right? When you are listening to something that you like very much, your mind is focused to that. Whenever you are listening to that, do you feel lazy? No, you don't feel lazy, because your mind is focused and you have that well focused mind to that. So having a correct mindset, having a courageous mind and well determined mind, that is what keeps you away from the laziness. So the second great quality is known as Citta, the mind. Here comes the third great quality. It is known as Viriya. Viriya means striving. You should put your effort to do something, right? Remember, every successful achievement in this world needs the effort. Without giving any effort, you will never achieve anything in your life. You need to dedicate yourself, you need to have your dedicated mind, you need to commit yourself to your work, then you will never feel lazy, because you are committed to that, you like to do that, your mind is well focused to that, and you are dedicated to your work. It may be your studies, it may be your meditations, it may be doing good deeds, right? Anything. To do anything, you need these qualities. So you need to put your effort, you need to give your blood and sweat to do something, to achieve something good in your life. Without the pain, you will never gain. So what you have to do? Put some effort, right? Give your big effort to studies. Now in your case, your responsibilities are very low. The only responsibility that you have is to study well and to be a good child. So you need to love that, right? You need to have a well determined mind, and you need to dedicate yourself in your studies and doing good deeds. If you have this, you will never feel lazy. The final one, it is called the Vīmaṃsā. Vīmaṃsā means investigation. If you like something, if you have the desire for doing something, right, maybe studying, meditating, your mind tries to investigate the ways that you can find very easy to do them. Your mind tries to find many ways, to investigate many ways to be more productive in that work. Now if you can think, how can I be more productive in my studies? How can I be more productive in meditations? Then you will never feel lazy, right? These four great qualities drives you away from laziness, right? If you have these four great qualities, you can avoid the laziness from your mind, right? So these four great qualities are very essential to your life, to accomplish any goal in your life. So practice these qualities. As a summary, the first one is called Chanda. Chanda means desire. You need to have a desire to do in studies and do what you want in your life. The second one is called Citta. Citta means mindset. You need to have a correct mindset to be good. Third one, striving. It's called the Viriya. You need to put some effort in your work. And Vīmaṃsā. Vīmaṃsā means investigation. You need to investigate and wisely consider that how can I be a good person? How can I do my studies very well? If you practice these four qualities, you can accomplish anything in your life. So practice these qualities and accomplish anything and every successful goal in your life, and live a good life and be happy in your life. Namo Buddhaya, Theruvan Saranai. Now children, we have come to the session of meditation. So today we are going to do a special meditation, and that is Marananusati meditation. We are going to contemplate on our death. So before getting started to the meditation, so sit in a relaxed position and make your body straight, make your shoulders relax and make your mind relax, and gently close your eyes and listen to my voice. Children, today we are going to do Marananusati meditation. We are going to contemplate on our death. Listen to my voice very carefully. All living beings will face death. All gods, all humans, all beings who live in bad destinations will surely die one day. No one can escape from death. Everyone must face the death. In any moment, by any means, death may come to us. Beings may die in mother's womb, at the delivery, in the childhood, in youth, at the middle age, or in the old age. No one can predict their time of death. There's no specific age for the death. Poor people, wealthy people, well-educated people, non-educated people, people with immense power, and weak people, high caste people, low caste people, noble people, and people with low qualities, beautiful people, people with ugly faces, clever people, as well as stupid people are dying. There's no specific social status for death. Death may come to our life at night, in the evening, at afternoon, and in the morning. There is no specific time for death. Death may catch us at any time. There are many ways for the death. People die in road accidents, by fire, by food poisoning. People may die. People are dying by natural disasters, by stings of poisonous animals, by invisible forces, by diseases, by falling from heights, and so on. There are so many ways for the death to come to our life. There is no special moment for death. Even the noble personalities like Supreme Buddha, Arahants, passed away obeying to this ultimate truth of this world. Even if the noble people died, then there is no way that I can escape from the death. This day will turn into night by decreasing my lifespan and bringing me towards the death. No one can assure whether they will be able to exhale the breath that was inhaled. At any moment, I may face the death. Death is the legacy for all living beings. Therefore, I must be diligent in developing wholesome practices to my life. I must be diligent in collecting merits to my life. I must put forth an undivided mindfulness and alertness for abandoning evil thoughts from my mind. I must be diligent in doing merits. Death is a common phenomena for all living beings. So I must be diligent in doing merits. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Now children, we have come to the session of good deeds. So we are going to watch the good deeds that has done by children all around the world, and let's share these merits with all of us, and let's be happy with those merits. Now we are going to watch the good deeds that has done by the children. Namo Buddhaya, Vīmaṃsā.
Namo Buddhaya. You have now come to the Good Deeds session, where we read and watch the good deeds done by children all around the world. My name is Devanga, and today I'm here with Dinu Daham.
Namo Buddhaya. My name is Dinu Daham, and today we'll be watching the good deeds done by Sandesh Upasaka from Toronto, Canada. Sandesh Upasaka has sent a presentation of the good deeds he has done. He has helped Vīmaṃsas, chanted Parity and worshipped his parents every day, and much more. He is able to collect enormous merits to his life with the association of the Mahasangha. As children, we should all do the same. Let us see the good deeds he sent.
Namo Buddhaya. The good deeds I did this month. I offered Vīmaṃsā and Dana to the Supreme Buddha. I chanted Parity almost every day. The Parity I chanted were Atanatya Sutta, Ratana Sutta, and Mahamangala Sutta. I give nuts to the squirrels who always come to our backyard. I worship my parents every day. I attend to the Parity class every Monday. I watch Mirror of Dhamma every Friday. On a weekly basis, I go to the Asapua and help Bhantes with chores. At least once a week, I worship the stupa at our Asapua. I help my parents with chores. I offer Vīmaṃsā to the Bhantes almost every time I go. I share all the merit I have gained with Pinvat Lokuswaminvāṃsā, Pinvat Jeevananda Bhante, Pinvat Lakkanadeva Bhante, Pinvat Viriya Bhante, Pinvat Sasana Sarana Bhante, and all the monks and nuns in the world. I also share the merit I have gained with my parents, my teachers, and all my Dhamma friends. May we all realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya. Teruvan Saranai.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Many merits to Sandesh Upasaka for sending your marvelous good deeds. Good deeds like offering Vīmaṃsā, feeding animals, watching Mirror of Dhamma, and more are all such great meritorious deeds, and we should practice them to accumulate many merits to our lives. We should also do great good deeds just like Sandhi did. Practicing these good deeds continuously will allow us to accumulate many merits and to escape this endless samsara. Many merits to Dinu Daham Upasaka for editing this amazing video. We rejoice in your merit.
You can also create short 1 to 2 minute presentations or videos or photos about any Dhamma topic or any meritorious deed you have done. You can then send them to our email address. We can share them with the whole world and rejoice in that merit.
Today we watched many good deeds done by children all around the world. May you all be able to accumulate many merits to follow the Noble Eightfold Path and to realize the Four Noble Truths in the Gautama Buddha's dispensation. May we also have the opportunity to reflect wisely on our actions and make good choices that will benefit us in this life and benefit us in our next life. May you also have the opportunity to do more meritorious deeds and to send your good deeds to our email address.
These meritorious deeds will help to propagate the Dhamma and teach others to do meritorious deeds as well. We rejoice in all your good deeds. The whole world rejoices in them too. Therefore, my dear Dhamma friends, do not miss this rare opportunity. Be diligent in collecting many merits to our lives. May all of us have the opportunity to realize the Four Noble Truths in the Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Teruvan Saranai. Namo Buddhaya.
If there is a beautiful animal, would you want to be that animal in the animal world?
Not only to think about this reality, they cannot talk. When they are hungry, they cannot ask for food. When they feel cold, they cannot do anything apart from accepting that suffering.
Even though you might not be the wealthiest, most famous, most beautiful, or powerful person, you are still immensely fortunate. Do you know why? Once, our great teacher, the Supreme Buddha, said to the Lichavi that the appearance of the 5 treasures is rare in the world. What 5?
Namo Buddhaya. You have now come to the world news and the Buddha's great message session, where we read the news that happened all around the world and what lessons we can learn from these news, according to the Supreme Buddha's teachings. My name is Sanella, and today I'm here with Hesali. Do you love animals? Let me ask you a question. If there is a beautiful animal, would you want to be that animal in the animal world? Well, our great teacher, the Supreme Buddha, said, if you are born in the animal world, you cannot accumulate merit. Because of this reason, it is very difficult to be born in good destinations. So let's watch the news now.
A conservation group's account of more than 1,400 dolphins being slaughtered over the weekend in the remote Faroe Islands has drawn a huge outcry online. Hunting for sea mammals is a common and regulated practice in the islands, which are self-governing region of Denmark. But government official says a big mistake led to the killing of far more animals than expected. Sea Shepherd Global, an international ocean conservation group, reported that on Sunday night, a superpod of 1,428 Atlantic white-sided dolphins were killed off the Faroe Islands. The activists said hunters used speedboats and jet skis to drive the dolphins into shallow water where they were killed. See the dangers of this samsara? These animals have done bad deeds from their body, speech, and mind, and have been born in bad destinations. Not only to think about this reality, they cannot talk. When they are hungry, they cannot ask for food. When they feel cold, they cannot do anything apart from accepting that suffering. Therefore, my dear Dhamma friends, do not come to a journey like this. Do meritorious deeds from your body, speech, and mind.
Namo Buddhaya. My name is Hesely. Even though you might not be the wealthiest, most famous, most beautiful, or powerful person, you are still immensely fortunate. Do you know why? Because you have a chance to learn the Buddha's Dhamma, considering all of the countries in the world. The opportunity to live in a place where the teachings of the Dhamma are accessible, taught, and flourishing is extremely rare.
A small-scale Tanzanian mining company found 3 rare tanzanite gemstones in a 3-month period. Sandy News Lasers Company found 2 in June 2020, worth $3.4 million, before finding a 3rd stone in August 2020.
Once, our great teacher, the Supreme Buddha, said to the Lichavi that the appearance of the 5 treasures is rare in the world. What 5? First, the manifestation of a Tathagata, an Arahat, a perfectly enlightened one, is rare in the world. Second, a person who teaches the Dhamma and discipline proclaimed by a Tathagata is rare in the world. Third, when the Dhamma and the discipline proclaimed by the Tathagata has been taught, a person who realizes it is rare in the world. Fourth, when the Dhamma and the discipline proclaimed by the Tathagata has been taught, a person who realizes it and practices in accordance with the Dhamma is rare in the world. Fifth, a grateful person who recollects the help they have received is rare in the world. Lichavi, the manifestation of the 5 gems, is rare in the world. Therefore, my dear Dhamma friends, do not miss this rare opportunity. Be diligent in practicing the Dhamma. We will see you all next week. Teruvan Saranai Namo Buddhaya.
Now children, we have come to the session of Parita chanting. So today we are going to chant Mora Parita, the Bodhisattva's peacock's prayer for protection. So let's wish the well-being of all living beings in this world by the power of this Parita. So chant with me. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Uditayang chakhuma ekaraja harisvanno pathavipabhaso tantang namassami harisvannang pathavipabhasang tayajagutta vihare mudivasam. The sun, the one king with eyes rises, spreading golden rays and illuminating the great earth. I pay homage to you. The sun spreading golden rays and illuminating the great earth, guarded today by you. May I live through the day. Ye Brahmana Vedagu Sabbadamme Te me namo te cha mam palayantu. Namathu buddhanang namathu bodhiya. Namo vimuttanang namo vimuttiya. Those arahants who are knowers of all truths, I pay homage to them. May they keep watch over me. Homage to the enlightened ones. Homage to the fourfold enlightenment. Homage to the liberated ones. homage to their liberation. Vīmaṃsā paritang kadva moro charati esana. Having made this protection, the Bodhisattva peacock sets out in search of food. Apetayang chakkhuma ekaraja harisvanno pathavipabhaso tantang namassami harisvannang pathavipabhasam tayajya gutta vihare muratting. The sun, the one king with eyes, descends spreading golden rays and illuminating the great earth. I pay homage to you, the sun spreading golden rays and illuminating the great earth, guarded today by you. May I live through the night. Ye brahmana vedago sabba dhamme te me namo te cha mam palayantu. Namathu buddhanang namathu bodhiya namo vimuttanang namo vimuttiya. Those arahants who are knowers of all truths, I pay homage to them. May they keep watch over me. Homage to the enlightened ones. Homage to fourfold enlightenment. Homage to the liberated ones. Homage to their liberation. Vīmaṃsā paritang kadva moro vasamakappaiti. Having made this protection, the Bodhisattva peacock lived happily. Etena saccena suvati hotu. By this truth, may there be well-being. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Now children, we have come to the final session of our Mirror of Dhamma program. So now we are going to share merits. So today in this Mirror of Dhamma program, we collected lots of merits by paying homage to the Supreme Buddha and by going refuge to the Triple Gems, and we listened to Dhamma, and we did the meditation, and we shared the good deeds with all of us. So first of all, let's share all these merits with all the gods who protect Gautam Buddha's dispensation. May all the gods rejoice in this merit, and may they be well and happy. May they live long, and may they live a happy life, and may they protect all the children who join to Mirror of Dhamma program today, and may all the gods realize Four Noble Truths in this Gautam Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And let's share all the merits with all the departed relatives of all of us. May all the departed relatives rejoice in this merit, and may they be well and happy, and may they escape from this samsara as soon as possible. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And especially let's share these merits with our Pinod Lokuswamin Vahanse and all the monks and the nuns of Mahamayana monasteries. May Mahasangha rejoice in this merit, and may they be well and happy. May they live long, and may they realize Four Noble Truths in this Gautam Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Let's share all the merits that we collected today with our parents and our teachers and all the Dhamma school teachers. May all of them rejoice in this merit and may they be well and happy. May they live long, may they live happy lives, and may their good hopes become true, and may they realize Four Noble Truths in this Gautam Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And especially, let's share all these merits with all the children who joined to Mirror of Dhamma program today. By the power of these merits, may you be well and happy, may you live long, may you live a happy life, and may all of your education become successful, and may all of your good hopes become true. And finally, may all of you realize Four Noble Truths in this Gautam Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Now we have come to the end of our Mirror of Dhamma program. So hope you enjoy the Mirror of Dhamma program today. So let's meet in the next week with another wonderful teaching of our great teacher, Supreme Buddha. So I wish you all, may you be well and happy, may you live long, and may you realize Four Noble Truths in this Gautam Buddha's dispensation. Namo Buddhaya, Thiruvān Saranai.